All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I am going to run my diesel heater. I'm going to run, holy flippity crap. I'm going to run this diesel heater. This is supposedly the bigger one anyway. I do plan on trying to do a video of running this one and that one, and I'm going to buy another, not sure what kind of tool it is, but they make like a little, looks like a little tiny fan, and you can stick it like where the air blows out, and it tells you how much air is blowing out of there. I don't know. Somebody put down in the comments if you know what that thing's called. So then I'm going to put these both on high and see which one blows harder and what the temperature is, because then we can kind of estimate how much more heat, I guess, this bigger one's putting out. It's supposed to be putting more heat out. But I wanted to run this to see how warm I could get my garage. I think we're leaving sometime. Oh, shoot. I got to go to a breakfast tomorrow morning. I got to be there at 6. This video is going to go from, right now it's about 5 o'clock here, 5 p.m. See that right there, 5 p.m. And I'll try to at least take it till tomorrow morning, 5:30. So about, 12 hours. And I want to see how much I raise the temperature of my 1,008 square foot garage. I only know it's 1,008 because in my last video I did that calculation on my phone. Pretty dang smart. I'll show you here in my thermometer, which is sitting here over to my right, your left, what the temperature is in my garage and what the temperature is outside, because it's flipping cold outside. It's supposed to get to a low of 13 tonight, so that's pretty cold. It's not negative, but it is 13 degrees, which is cold. So I'm going to unhook this one and hook this one up and then fill it up with some diesel. Looks like I got at least 2.5 gallons of diesel left in my government approved yellow diesel can. If you watched my last video, that was in there. All right, so let me get this unhooked. I'll hook this, what do they call this thing again? I kept calling it the wrong thing. It's a Toolbox 2 heater, I think. And then I'm going to run, like I said, for 12 hours on high and see how warm I get my garage. And at the end of this, I will also see on high how much electricity I used running that on high, which if you watched my other video on how much electricity this thing uses, it don't use that much electricity, but I might as well do that too. Let me get this unhooked and this one down here hooked up, and I'll get back with you. All right, let's fill this up. I love these government safety cans. It's so much safer because then you just take the nozzle off, pour it in a funnel instead. I'll tell you what, anything you let the government get involved with, well, they do a really good job at making it safer. I'm going to fill this up to, I think, 1.5 gallons, which is pretty much full. We'll see how much it burns up. All right, that's about it right there. That's fun. Hopefully I don't smell like diesel, because for some reason my wife doesn't like that smell. I still want to do a video like my last video. I want to put 1 gallon of diesel in this, run it on low, see how long you can go on low, run it on medium, see how long you can go, and run it on high and see how long you can go. Did I say that right? So on low, medium, and high, I want to run it and see how far you can get on 1 gallon of diesel. There's that. Oh, and if you are going to hook something like this up in your garage or your shed or your camper, it is a good idea to take this. This is like the cold air intake part of it. That's what I keep calling it. It's kind of what it's called on a pellet stove. It's good to have this all outside also, along with your exhaust. So whatever air it's going to bring in here, it's going to go into the burn chamber and right out your exhaust. So you don't have to worry if you'd accidentally suck in a little exhaust into it. But I think it burns a little better, a little more efficient if you actually have this outside on both of them, even with this one back here. But I have mine inside because I'm not burning these all the time in here. It's really, really cold outside, and I could just work in my garage really with this sweatshirt on. It's not that bad. I'll show you the temperature here in a second. So my garage is actually really, really, it's probably insulated better than my house, other than like the 2 big garage doors. Plug this in. Hold the button in. There we go. She's starting to fire up. I want to put it on high. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Max gear 10. All right. I have it on 10. Now this one here is a little larger than the other one. If you watch my other video, that one only went up to, what was it, 6? This one actually goes up to 10, 1 to 10. So I'm gonna run it on 10. And reset this. There we go. All right, my total cost is 0. Yeah, 0. Oh, did it light already? Oh, that son of a gun. I wanted to see how much, it's at 18 watts right now. I wanted to see if it's probably at 120, 150 like the other one, but it already lit up. Cool. That lit up quicker than that small one. So there we go. We got the timer. It's ripping. That aluminum body temperature is about 82. So when that thing starts really heating up, that'll come up fast. See it right there? Oh, 90, 93. It's starting to warm up already. And it's saying it's 55 in here. And it says 52 on my thermometer. Let me show you my thermometer. All right, this is what we're showing. Right now it is 52 in here and about 19.2 degrees outside. And I think it's supposed to get a little colder though, so we'll see how much warmer I am by at least 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll see how much it brings it up from 52 to whatever, because it's supposed to stay real cold all night. Turn my carbon monoxide detector on. Actually, I think I'll bring my other one out here that I used in my last video. It's a pretty slick little carbon monoxide detector. It's nice to have one of these if you do end up buying one of these. That way you can make sure everything's good and tight and you're not putting no carbon monoxide either in your garage. It's just running through some tests right now. You're not putting no carbon monoxide in your garage or in your tent or in your camper. I haven't charged this battery up forever. It seems to last quite a while. And so far it's reading 0. You see that? It's reading 0 right now. Like I said in my last video, I know this thing definitely works good because the one day I had this on, I brought my little John Deere lawnmower in here and I fired it up for 30, 40 seconds. That was probably it, and this thing started beeping. It will start beeping if I take it out and put it right in front of the exhaust. And now it is showing about 350. So the inside of that is showing 350 degrees. Sucker's hot. The air coming out of there is looking like about 100, if I go up in there a little bit, 134, 140. Yeah, 140, about quarter of the way up in there. Maybe this one does make a lot better heat. See, there you go. There, 150, 160, 150. I will put a link to how much diesel I did burn in this on low, medium, and high. And like I said, I will have another video doing the same thing with this. Let me let this thing run all night and I'll show you how warm I got my garage to, or if it does change at all. And we'll see how much electricity this burnt running for a good 12 hours. Well, that's it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna go sit down, finish drinking me a Labatt's Blue. Do I look tired? I'm tired. It is 4:55 in the morning. But I did put some of my beard stuff in so I didn't look like a jackass. And I put my sweet truck stop Chinese cowboy hat on. Nothing says an American truck stop cowboy hat like a truck stop cowboy hat. I don't think that even makes sense, but I'm tired. I'm not even awake yet. And my wife's calling me up to try to go let the dog out. But anyway, in 12 hours, looks like we burnt through a little bit more than a gallon of diesel. Right about there. And my halfway mark is up there. So we started at 1.5 gallons, and I went to a half. That means we burnt through a little more than a gallon. I'll show you how much electricity we burnt in oh my God, I can't even talk. I'll show you how much electricity we burnt in 12 hours here too, and what my garage temperature is. All right, let me show you up close and personal there. That's what it looks like straight head on. So just a little over a gallon. I'll show you the temperature here in a second. The temperatures, I'm sure, still coming out. It's the same as it was when I went to bed yesterday. But then over here, 12 degrees outside, 12.7, and it is almost 62 degrees in here. So 61.9. I'm gonna call that 62. I wrote this on my sweet piece of paper like last time. Oh, so we brought it up about 10 degrees, almost. It was 52.5, so 9 degrees, 10 degrees. 10 degrees sounds better, so, but it is flipping cold out. Oh, there, if anybody wants to know, on high, this running as fast, as hard as it can run, you are pulling 0.65 amps, and it's running 38 watts. So I went through a total of 5 cents. Really breaking the bank here. It says 12 cents a day. Oh, and there's my time. It says 11:40. So I didn't even hit 12 hours yet, at least by that. But it's close to the 4:59 right now. My wife did leave one time last night, opened the garage door, went and had to get some, I don't know, something for today. We're going to some family dinner today, so she has to make something. And then she came back, had to open the garage door again to put her car in here. I don't know if that really ruined my video or helped my video, because I guess normally you're going to open and close your garage doors anyway. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this little heater did a good job bringing the temperature of my garage up and only burnt through 1 gallon of diesel? I think it did a pretty good job. And my last video I said I don't know if this one makes any more heat than this smaller one, but I think I was wrong. I think this definitely makes more heat, but it kind of burns through a little more diesel too, but it does make more heat. There's heat is really blowing out of there. Now the temperature that is still, the temperatures, I don't know if that's any different. I don't remember. 130, 140, way up in there, 170. $180. Farther you get up in, it's pretty hot. Well, I'll put a link here at the end of this video to my other video and a couple of the other videos I did make on these. And I will also have a link to this little Chinese diesel heater, H-Calorie, and this one down here, down in my description and in my first comment if you guys want to check them out. But I think that's it for this video. I really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. It looks like now I'm definitely 100% on maybe a year. I will hit that 100,000 subscribers, especially if you guys help me out. So leave me a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. God bless and have a great holiday.